All right, part 2. Urinary tract infections. It can be an effective way to treat them. Berberine, along with alkaloids present in the rhizome and roots of the plant, may prevent bacteria from adhering to the walls of the bladder. Canker sores, we already talked about that. Diabetes. It may slightly lower blood pressure or lower blood glucose sugar in people with this condition. That's great to know. Immune support, we already know. Hyperuricemia, hyperuricemia. I'm sorry. That's hard to say. Let's see. Pronounce this. Hyperuricemia. Elevated uric acid levels are associated with this type of arthritis called gout. Okay, so there you go right there. Where uric acid crystals accumulate in the joints, it'll break it down. It will clear those out. So that's wonderful. And that's why it helps so much with arthritis. Common side effects, short-term oral by mouth. Golden seal is likely safe. No, short-term. You can take small amounts every day, all the time. Small amounts. If you capsule your own. There's nothing wrong with it, believe me. Because if you're going to use it on your food, it's the same amount. Constipation, diarrhea, gas, upset stomach. I have not heard of anybody having any severe allergic reactions to it, but if you do, of course, by any means, stop it. High bilirubin in babies, that's why you don't give it to babies and pregnant women, because it can possibly cause jaundice. Blood sugar effects, it can lower the blood sugar, so, but most people don't take enough for it to really give them like chills and tremors and rapid heartbeat and stuff. So, but of course, be careful. Use it with wisdom. There's not many overdoses in humans because most people don't take enough. So I'm not really going to touch on that. If you're taking prescription medications, especially like Coumadin, which is a blood thinner, or Cozar, Losartan, or Nebivolol, stuff for blood pressure, you shouldn't take it. But I wouldn't take that stuff anyway. I recommend that you get 120/80 by Red's Remedies, REDD''S Remedies, 120/80. The number's 120/80. Because I'm telling you right now, my blood pressure is 120/80 relentlessly for the past couple years. And I don't take all that stuff. If you take phenitoin, oh my gosh, it's a seizure medication, anti-seizure medication. Yeah, don't take those things, man. You got some natural remedies you can take instead. If you take prescriptions, just don't take this stuff. So golden seal comes from the leaves of it anyway. Calendula, berberine, Roman chamomile, they're all similar ones. But you don't want to combine all of them as an internal. You know what I mean? Just be careful. Be careful. All right? And calendula does wonderful. I use it only as a topical. It does help with mouth and throat swelling, but I don't know anybody who has that. So, I use it on Lily for allergic reactions to things with dandelion extract. And I'm going to add Solomon seal and golden seal to it and just use it very carefully. Small amounts. It doesn't have to be much. So that's my report on the pros and cons of those things. It's very important that you use wisdom. Please use wisdom. Don't just go add anything. Like I don't use a full amount of anything when I first start using it, topical or internally. I want to see how I'm going to react to it. I'm going to give it a little bit. I want to make sure that I'm not going to have some adverse reaction to it, because even natural remedies, you can. And it is possible to OD or have a bad reaction, like an allergic reaction or something like that, even to natural remedies. So you want to pace yourself. Try it out first. Make sure it's not going to have an adverse reaction. And then if it doesn't, use it the way you're told to use it, the way it's supposed to be used only. Don't go, off the deep end trying to do it your own way and think that more is better with anything. All right. And it is working. I am noticing a big difference. I'm not going to say that I'm instantly healed. And yes, I can jump up and down, hurrah. And of course, I pray over my poultices. I pray over my natural remedies every single time I use them and put them on my body. They're God's natural remedies. Um, and yes, I'm believing that God will somehow heal me even faster, his own way, miraculously, instantly. And if he doesn't, I'm still going to praise him. I do still hurt, but I am noticing a huge difference. I am able to move better. I'll show you right now. Let me set the phone down over here so I can show you. It's easier for me to get up than it was. Whew. It's not as hard for me to get up. Like I said, I'm not all of a sudden miraculously cured, but I am able to get up easier. I'm able to walk a little better, and the pain is a lot less, and it doesn't feel like the bones are as I'm not getting the shooting pains down my legs, the vertigo from the shock waves that were going up my spine are gone. The pain is literally only in that fracture now, and it's a lot less. So I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to overdo it with anything, with physical activity or the topicals or anything. But I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep praying. I'm going to keep believing. And that's my report. Thanks, guys. Have a blessed night.